Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Tuesday, August 29th, 2017. Yesterday, I said that yesterday was the last day of the month. I knew it wasn't the last day of the month. It's the last full week in the month of August. So let me just so y'all know that I'm not completely crazy. Good morning, and thank you for all who are joining me, or good evening. I wanted to ask a question this morning to all the leaders, to all the managers, all the supervisors, to all the team leads, the directors of programs out there, to all parents. Good morning, Melanie. So here's my question. I want to know, and I want you to think about, what have you built? Have you built, have you designed, have you nurtured, have you grown up a team, or just some individuals? Some individuals that perhaps share the same DNA, they share the same address, they wear the same logo. What have you, do you have a team, or do you have a group of individuals? Because so often in the business world, even in the nonprofit world, in the church world, we look around and we speak as if, and we try to perform as if we have a team, when what we really have is a group of individuals, and yet we still continue to wonder, why aren't we producing the sales? Why isn't the revenue growing? Why is our turnover rate so high? I'm going to ask you to look back and see from, let's just keep it simple, okay? Do we have a team? Are we working with a team, or are we working with a group of individuals? And I've done this before. I've gone into companies and asked individuals what their goal is, what their vision is, what is the company model, what is the vision that is taking place, what's going on. And I get different answers, and everybody's in the same company because they're not on the same sheet of music. No goal has been, even if it's up on the walls, if people are not living it and breathing it, okay, that serves to keep individuals on the team. Individuals, not team members. Okay, so again, just because you share the same DNA or wear the same logo does not make you a team. If there's no unified vision, if there's no, here's a very easy way to determine if there's a team being built, and I even mean family. Okay, if everybody is too afraid of disagreeing with each other because the relationship is so featherweight, so lightweight, that any argument, any disagreement is just going to break out in complete chaos, and I don't feel like dealing with chaos. So, okay, and everybody does the north and south routine. Yes, we agree. Okay, no one is able to express themselves for fear of breaking or damaging the relationship. That's clear indication that there's no team in place. Okay, so, sorry about that. So, what are you building? In homes, sometimes it looks like everybody is doing their own thing. You got a TV in every room, and when people get home, there's that living room, that family room that's designed in their homes, that doesn't exist, only on the blueprint. Everybody is in their own room doing their own thing with their own TV or their own laptop. We don't eat dinner together. There's no mutual conversations going on. Those are separate individuals. In our workplaces, if I work in sales and you work in IT and you work in marketing, I have no idea what is going on in your world over there. It's not my responsibility to sell anything. I'm just going to pass that over to you. I take no ownership in it. And in schools, that's not my classroom. Those aren't my kids. That's the principal's job. That's a CEO's job. Very quick to do that. Sometimes even in churches. If we're hosting a community event, good morning, Miss Johnny. If we're hosting a community event, why does everything fall on one auxiliary? Okay. This is the Harvest Fest time, and now you're looking at everybody in the youth department to get busy and do. Everybody is separate, even though we wear the same logo, even though we have the same last name, even though we say, oh, that's our pastor. We're all individuals, and there's, okay, so I put, though not the full brunt, the onus of that responsibility is on the person, the leader, the manager, the division leader, the auxiliary lead, the team lead, the CEO. Okay, that is not, that's it. Now, it is a matter of taking ownership. Let's step up to the plate. But that doesn't just happen just because, you know, the same person signs our paycheck. That's not happening just because that's my mom, that's my dad, we got the same DNA with the other four of us. It doesn't just happen. Teams do not automatically get built because that's the right thing to do, because that's the politically correct answer, because it sure would be nice if you all got along. We have a responsibility to groom an environment, to create an environment that everyone recognizes this is our. That's another dead giveaway. The language. Is it us and them? Is it we and us and our? Okay, so listen for the thing. I always say, you know, self-assessment is huge. If you have a platform of leadership, including our families, if we have been given a platform of leadership, the privilege to lead, the privilege to influence, it is our responsibility. You know, I'm coming up very quickly with a new mantra about scrap, delete, quick and easy from our vocabulary. It is to create an environment. We have a responsibility. It's not just the privilege of title or privilege of a bigger bank account or your own parking spot. Okay, so there comes a weight with responsibility. If it were easy, everyone would be doing it. And so we have the responsibility to self-assess and to take with clear goggles a look around at the environment, at the area of operations. I'll use my military terms. What sphere of influence do you have? And then we need to seriously look and see. We need to be listening. What's not being said? Okay, what do you not see? Okay, what is going on? Do you have a team? Do you have a group of individuals? And I can absolutely say with certainty that the team is going to trump talent any day. The team is going to trump vast resources any day. Okay? So it is a mindset that has to be created, even in a family. Even in a family. Even in a school. Even in a church. Even on your job. Even on a sports team. Okay? So my challenge to you today, again, is if you are in any type of leadership responsibility, that you do not point the finger and that's his and you got that job and that's not my department and that's not my classroom and that ain't my child. Okay, we're all in this together, and if we are going to succeed as a company, as a family, as a church, as an institution, as a corporation, if we are going to succeed, yes, I agree. Why, thank you. Thank you, Miss Melanie. But if we are going to succeed, if we're going to progress, if we're going to move out of where we are and start taking the lead because we can, because we have all this experience and intellect and skill sets, different skills, because we have diversity, because we bring all of that to the table, all we have to do is begin to put it together. It is not an easy task because you have 50 individuals that you are trying to bring together and put on. Start with your foundation, okay? Because if I can go in when is the proper time for I think self-assessment, thank you, Elder Solomon. I think self-assessment has to be continuous. It has to be continuous with a bend toward correction. Okay, because it does no good for us to do all this self-assessment, see our weaker areas, learn of our blind spots, and then just sit and do nothing with it. Self-assessment is step one. It is only step one. You've got to follow through. I work in the government, and yes, ma'am, the government is, we need teamwork in the government as well, from all levels of the national down to your individual local city level. Okay, so once we self-assess, you've got to have the courage. That's where my 5 C's come in. You've got to have the courage to do the work, to begin getting it together. Okay, not hiding from the fact that, oh my God, I had no clue. Everybody is doing their own things. This is chaos, and this is, yes, that's why you're not making the budget checkpoints that you're supposed to be. That's why your competitors are outpacing you. Okay, that's why you're not getting the recognition and the awards. That's why you aren't getting the additional contracts renewed. Some of that. Okay, so we've got to develop a team. And self-assessment is only the beginning. Then you got to, I don't even have no sleeves on, but that's when you got to roll your sleeves up and get busy. Do the work. Easy and quick are pitfalls to success. They are danger zones to progress. Okay, you don't have to do this alone. That's why you have mentors. That's why you have coaches. That's why you have subject matter experts to go learn, look and learn. Who else is doing this better than I am? Which means you have no room for ego. Okay, you have no room for that if you're going to take your team, your company, your auxiliary, your department to the next level, to the higher level. Okay, break out of the status quo. So, calling all leaders. Have you designed? Have you created? Have you nurtured? Have you built a team? Or you still got a whole lot of individuals running around doing their own thing, creating chaos, and still wearing the same logo? Okay, so get busy. Lots of tools out there. Lots of tools. We'll continue. That's another reason for these. It's not just a cute little, 8-minute time together. I want to pour into you all that I've learned, all that I've experienced, all that I've been exposed to. Okay, I come from the mentality of teamwork, leadership, and teamwork. Okay, don't forget, we have the Dream, Resuscitate Your Dream. Resuscitate Your Dream webinar coming up with Dr. Stephanie and I on September 6th and 7th. I'll post the link again. Go out and register. It is free. And even if you had to invest, give me a break. This is an investment in yourself. Again, that's going to be, maybe I have to take that one up tomorrow. That is a mindset. That's a mindset. Okay, so register for the webinar, September 6th and 7th. I will post the link. Until then, take real good care of yourselves. Look around. You got a team or you have a group of individuals.